Hello everyone! How are you? We are in Sannomiya, Kobe, Japan right now, and today we'll be talking about the UROKO House group. Today, to explain everything to us, is Mrs. Sakihara. How are you? We dressed up in kimonos just for the occasion. Where's your kimono? Could you please explain to us what the UROKO house is? Is the UROKO house just one house or many buildings? What does the word UROKO mean? First, I would like to give you a quiz. The real name of the UROKO house is really not UROKO house. It has another name, but that is a nickname, so why do you think it is called the UROKO house? In Japanese, the word uroro means to wander around aimlessly. Is that why they called it this house? That's uroko, not uroro. Oh, come on! Perhaps it means the scales of fish, because it looks like the scales of fish. That is correct! Did you know that answer already? Yes, the story goes that the neighborhood people, after the building was built, as they walked by, they always thought, wow, that looks like fish scales there on the walls. So everybody in the neighborhood started calling it that, and that became the nickname of it. Oh yeah, after that explanation and looking at the walls again, you can really tell that they look like fish scales. Wow, that's great. And they're made out of stone? That's cool. The craftsmanship is really amazing. And it's just the way they put them all together, form them. Yes, inside you can see an example of how they take each nail and they hit it into the slate to create this image. A lot of this was originally came from Europe in the 16th century, and then again in the 19th century. But here in Kobe, it all started in 1868. So if you think about it, Kobe was probably the start of the second time this became very popular. Yes, and on the right side is the UROKO house, part of the Ijinkan, but on the left side is a gallery that was built later on. But they both look really nice. Because they were both built different, and the UROKO house is made out of natural stones, when it rains, the color of the stones will change, and the gallery will not change. Wow, it's all very interesting. And now looking in front of us, I see a wild pig or a boar. Why is this wild pig here? Is it the year of the boar or something? The boar was actually not here before. All that was here was the house and then the gallery, and everybody would just take pictures and leave. Since then, we've created this garden, and we wanted everyone in the garden to find happiness. In Italy, in the city of Florence, among all the flower shops there is a statue of a boar that apparently brings happiness to the whole area. We wanted the same happiness here, so we had a replica made and brought it here to the Kobe area, and that's why it's in the middle of our garden, to bring happiness to all of us. People are also rubbing the nose of the wild boar and throwing money into it like a wishing fountain. Oh, wow. Yes, the nose is really shiny now, huh? Yeah, everybody is touching the nose and the color's changing. Look at that. Oh, and look over there. That's a telephone booth. Yes, that's a telephone booth from London, and it took 3 months on a ship to get to here. Nowadays, everybody's using their cell phones and things, but having a box like this is just kind of a sweet memory. And in London as well, everybody uses their cell phones, but they have these boxes all around just to remember the good memories of the past. So we wanted to have one here as well. It actually used to have a telephone that worked inside the telephone booth so people could try it who have never done it before. But nowadays, everybody uses their cell phones, so it's just more of a decoration now than anything else. Wow, with all this great stuff out here, I'm sure anybody who comes to visit here will have a good time. What, in your opinion, is something that people should definitely see while they're in this area? Everything outside is really beautiful, and I would like people to pay attention to that as well. But the details of the way that things were built, etc. And also, when you go inside the buildings, all of the many antiques from all over the world that you can see firsthand. This is an experience I would like everybody to have. And so you can go in and watch things, but can you get something to drink as well, or where is that? Oh, actually, you can drink tea over in this building next door. While drinking some tea over here, you can look at the buildings and think about the history and everything that you saw inside. Also, on the third floor of the gallery over here, you can look down upon all of the Kobe city. And so you can see people waving and pointing fingers and stuff because they can see all the way to the ocean. I can hardly wait to get inside. Let's go. Are you actually from Kobe originally? Yes, I was born here. You were born in this house right here? No! Oh, that was just a little joke. Well, let's go inside now, okay? Let's go. As we walk through the door, you can feel that we have time slipped into a whole different age. And as we walk into the room on the left side, you can see all the different antiques that were left there from the time when people were living there. It's almost like going into a Harry Potter movie or something. Grandfather clock. Wow, look at the dishes over here. They were made in 1775. That's older than my country of America when it became independent. Wow, that is crazy. Is it okay to take pictures in this area? Yes, go ahead, please take some pictures. Yes. If you look over here, here's some things that I really like. These are all made in Russia. Craftsmanship and the paintings and things on these different dishes, they're just also natural, even down to the roots and the petals and things. In the day, they sure did take their time to make things like this. Very exceptional. I would be afraid to touch them or use them now. They're just so beautiful. Many years ago, when they had the Kobe earthquake, 40% of everything here was destroyed, which we feel really bad about. But now everything that's left over is actually worth a lot more, so we have to be very careful of taking care of them. If you look here, you can see one of the slates that they use on the outside of the house. And this is how it was made. Wow, that's really cool. For your information, these slates were also used for the outside, but a lot of children and other people use the same materials for other things like blackboards back in the day, or tools for writing utensils and stuff like that. So this stone itself was used for many, many things back in the day. Do you have any problems with slates breaking or falling off the walls or roofs? No, usually they're built really well, so they really don't fall out, but we do have to maintain them a lot because of the weather and stuff. So, because there's not something to take the place of the material, if we need to maintain them, we will take them out of the wall by hand, take care of them, and then put them back into the wall as delicately as possible. So, you must continue to take care of everything, but that just seems like it's a lot of fun too to take care of something so old and keep it looking new. Now we're entering the Denmark room. Oh, yeah, it looks like the things from Denmark for sure. Here is a sleigh that was well used in Denmark and other cold regions. And as you can see, it was well used, but it's very well preserved as well. A person would sit in the front, put a blanket over their legs, and their lover or their boyfriend or just the driver would be behind them as they go through the tour at its best. 面白いね。でも一人乗りですね。敷地でアイスやってる二人ですか。そうですね。膝の上に乗ってもらう感じ。わあ、素敵。膝の上に乗ってるか、この方との禁断の旅行。ああ、身分の違う。なるほど。はいはいはい。想像が膨らみますね。Yes, you can imagine many things in a sleigh. Look over here. You look out the window and you can see all downtown Kobe. On a good day, you can see all the way to the ocean. And this is still the second floor. If you go to the gallery on the next building, it's a floor up. And so you can see even more of Kobe. Being surrounded by things that have a history and looking out until all of Kobe, where you can see all the way to the ocean, just gives you a certain feeling of peace and tranquility. We're even open for Christmas, so it's very romantic. It's the perfect opportunity for the perfect date. You can look over the beautiful scenery of all of Kobe and take in the best of the past with the best of the new. Look at this gramophone. Even the cone is made out of wood. And in its day, this was the top of the line for entertainment. The needle is placed on a record and it begins to spin. And the sound just echoes out from inside of the gramophone to the rest of the room. It was probably a very great experience for everyone listening. Here is a picture of the opening ceremonies of the very first golf course that was ever created, and that was also in the Kobe area. This Kobe golf course is still around today. Wow. What is that beautiful music playing now that I can hear? Oh, that's a German-made music box that we use for different events that were held here or other places. It plays automatically, or you can actually hand crank it to crank out the music. Would you like to try? And here is a souvenir shop that everybody loves. Our number one best-selling item are these cookies. They have pictures of all the different places you've come to visit while you're here. Do you want some? And they have many other items that I'm sure everybody would be pleased to take home with them. Take a look. Thank you for coming. Boy, did we have a great time today. I hope you did too. There are many more things to come, so please look forward to the next segment. See you next time.